How are we doing, boys? Trade recap for yesterday and today. We'll go over yesterday's first, which looks like a fucking mess because I entered twice. And as you see, got stopped out, and then it's my take profit. But first things first. Market open right here. Market open. Quite a lot of consolidation. The news for Wednesday was coming out at 3 p.m, but it was Powell. Daddy Powell speaking. But it was at 3 p.m. So I knew this high was going to be the draw on liquidity. A shit ton of equal highs here. Alright, so for this first trade, I entered way too early. Just not being patient enough. As you see, a bit of consolidation. And if you know anything about the AMD, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So we had accumulation at market open, manipulate down, take sell side liquidity, 1 minute time frame. This is what I based my entry off of. You see, because what you want to see is an explosive move after the sweep of liquidity. So we had here our market structure shift from this big explosive move. We come on down, fill in this fair value gap, but I wanted a closure above this fair value gap on the 5 minute, just to make sure it wasn't a retracement. So once we inverted this gap with this this fat, massive fucking 5 minute candle, then dropped back down on the 1 minute and found my entry off of, it's a bit messy, I do apologize, off of this 1 minute fair value gap. So we got tapped in on this BBC, and then it was looking nice with this reaction, but then obviously did not go so nice before I set my stop loss below this low, thinking we've already come into this fair value gap, we've already placed the orders, and we've already displaced from it. So in my head, there was no real reason to for price action to come on down. Like if it closed below this low, if it was coming below this low, then as you like, it would have come down here, which is what it did. So was looking good and then not so good. But then for the re-entry, because we still swept the sell side liquidity, but we also stopped me out and probably quite a lot of other traders around this time. Just highlighted this 1 minute order block to see if price came on down, tapped into it, which it didn't. So I saw this 5 minute market structure shift, massive displacement up. We have an inversion fair value gap. Don't know what the fuck this is. Get rid of that. This is what I based my second entry off of, was a sweep of liquidity, and then it was like a false move, false breakout. As we came on up, and now I know it was because we filled this fair value gap. But hey, it was looking nice, looking good, and on another day it will work. But just so happened the algorithm was not with us today. Well, yesterday. That's okay. So second entry, same shit, but on the 5 minute time frame. I believe I risked 1% on this one, and then 0.5% on this one, I believe. So we had this 5 minute market structure shift, and on the same candle, we closed above this 5 minute. Was it fair value gap to the downside, like the fucking what's it called now? bearish fair value gap. We closed above it, inverting it. So once I saw this, I placed my order on this inverted fair value gap because price will need come on down here, rebalance the market, and then push on up, which is exactly what we did. We didn't get a precise entry, but it was a pretty good fucking entry. And then at these highs, these equal highs of the accumulation, I moved my stop loss from being below this, the wick of the black candle, last downwards candle, to just below the fair value gap, because I thought, if we come on up here, we ain't going to sweep this sell side liquidity. At most, what we're going to do is come on down, tap into here, and then move on up. But as you see, we held the fair value gap, but the wicks came on down, stopped me out. Well, it would have stopped me out anyway, because we came too far into the fair value gap. I thought it was going to be like a touch and go mission, like a Jimmy Savile sort of play, but nah. It's alright. It happens. So I lost 1.25%. Who gives a shit? I lost the money, right? And then after this, I didn't re-enter. So I already took 2 trades, and I thought, well, if I was wrong, I was take another one and lose that, I'm going to be very disappointed with myself. So I decided not. So that was all yesterday, and now I'm going to clear. Actually, no, I'm not going to clear it yet. The overall target was these equal highs, but you knew that. Anyway, coming into today, very nice trade, very lovely jubbly, which is what we want to see. Right, 4 hour. I know it's kind of hard to see with all this shit, but we on the Euro USD again, because news for today was 7 a.m. GBP news, which is my personal preference out of GBP USD. I prefer GBP because I'm a proud British citizen and a part of the EDL community. And I love the king. God rest the queen. We had some news at 7 a.m. GBP. Doesn't matter if it came out bullish or bearish. It really does not matter. It just moves the market. So as you see, where was it? 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. I really did not do much, did it? Fuck off. Really did not do much. This was the news candle. So you see, it was very high volatility. Anyway, back to the trade. 4 hour market structure shift, and we created a fair value gap. Okay. So created a fair value gap on the 4 hour time frame. We had a market structure shift on the 4 hour time frame. It means we're going up. As you see, price come on down, tapped into the fair value gap, and took out these half an hour lows. Well, it's a lot cleaner on the 15 minute. These 15-minute lows. So sell side liquidity. And then I scaled on the 1 minute. Oh shit. Scaled on the 1 minute and waited for price to finally break structure to the it broke structure here, but we had this on the 5 minute time frame. We had this fair value gap, which was holding for a really frustrating long amount of time. So price kept coming up. It failed to close above several times, because that's what I was waiting for on the 5 minute time frame. So I dropped down, had a look, and we see a strong move to the downside, tapping back into the 4 hour fair value gap, and then a nice explosive move up, which caused the market structure shift. At the same time, on the 5 minute time frame, we managed to close above the fair value gap, which was nice. So on this candle closure, set my buy limit on the inverted fair value gap and put my stop at the lows. And I moved, this red line is when I moved my stop to break even after taking out this buy side liquidity. So I took off. No, I didn't take anything off. I just moved my stop to break even, and then I waited for this level of, I think it was the previous day high. Maybe, was it? No, Monday's high. So I'll wait for Monday's high to get swept. Once that got swept, took out just under half of the position just to secure some profits, just because of news. And I thought that, after taking out Monday's highs, I thought we would, come on down, fill out an imbalance, maybe just playing it safe. After the losing day yesterday, I just decided to play it safe. But then since my stops were at break even, took out half, went to sleep. The overall target was the highs here, which we swept, fell out of this imbalance, came on up, came on down, came on up higher, and I had my take profit here because I actually didn't set my take profit as this, which was stupid, but thankfully it worked in our favor. And I woke up when price was just making this push to these highs here, and realized that I did not take profit here, and then closed all my position around here. It was around here. I think it was about four and a half bags, roughly. Which is, after I risked 0.5%. So to gain 2% from risking half, that's not bad at all. I will take that happily. And the reason I closed it all and not leave a runner or so, which is, you should have left a runner, bro. Well, you can eat my ball sack, because I've been fucking laughed at too many times from getting greedy, not closing my position, it coming on down and batting me in the arse cheek, and I actually end up losing money. So at this high, took out half like a good lad. Stops already at break even at these highs, and waited for price to take out these. I didn't set a take profit at these highs though, which was quite fucking stupid, but thankfully worked in our favor. So today, very good day. Yesterday was quite unlucky. The idea was there, got the premise. Can't be mad at it, because I was kind of right. It was just the entry was a bit unfortunate. Not terrible, just unfortunate. The first one, I'd say, was pretty fucking terrible, but the confluence was there. And then the second one, it was very unlucky. So you got stopped out, but thankfully today brought it back. Wednesday is normally for me a losing day, and Thursday is normally a pretty good day, to be fair. Thursdays are my days. I fuck with a Thursday. I really do fuck with a Thursday. And the reason for me moving my stops to break even once these highs were taken is because we had this 5-minute fair value gap, or like protecting the stop loss, basically. And if you want to get real fucking technical, then at this inverted fair value gap too, you see price still held this inverted fair value gap, which was once respected and then broken through and then respected again. You see this little area here. Yeah, pretty good trading day today. But with all this news, thought it's probably best just to take all the profit out. And then tomorrow, what are we even saying? Tomorrow we're saying core PPI at 1:30. for the US dollar. And price action is now filling out the news imbalance, which is quite nice. Okay, this is the. All right, let's clear this. Let's do some source for tomorrow. So if anyone actually watches this, because time of recording is 10:30. Just got home from work. Closed above this gap on the 4-hour time frame, which is nice. So we have inverted this gap, and from these lows to these highs, where is the retracement? 8998. 899. It's not going to let me get 8998, is it? There we go. That's the fib retracement from Tuesday. Oh well, now hourly time frame. Let's have a look. Right, let's go from this low here. We go from this prominent low. Where are we currently sitting? And on 9,000. Fuck me. Oh, okay, cool. You see, we're actually at equilibrium. On the hour time frame, 4 hour, nah. But we are on the hourly. And on the 4 hour, we're in this inverted gap. Right? And since we've come down to equilibrium, we're now in a discounted price point for the major market movers to pump the market to take this buy side liquidity. It's also, I believe, no, not weekly high. What is this? That's the weekly high. That's okay. Daily high? Yeah, one of them. These daily high. This looks like a news event. Friday 07. Curious. It's last year. Huh? Right. Friday 7th? Did this happen at 1:30? That's a question. This is just more curious now. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, 1:30 on Friday. Which will be because of these non-farm unemployment rates, all that jazz. What you should be avoiding if you actually want to make some fucking money in this business. Regardless of where the fuck the high came from, the target will be these highs. These highs are going to get taken. Whether that be tomorrow, whether that be on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, however long it fucking takes, these highs are going to get taken. There's a liquidity resting above here, and there is a liquidity resting above. Are these two equal highs actually? High 09020, 09018. Oh, so this is lower than that. So it's actually technically a double top, double layer of liquidity. Maybe triple. Not a layer. That's not properly a proper term, but you know. It's a pretty good fucking draw on liquidity with equal highs. And we're now in equilibrium. Overnight, I'm hoping Asia, we're not just going to pump. I hope to just consolidate around here. And then maybe come 8 o'clock tomorrow, which is I'm gonna be up. I'm not going to record it. If you want proof of entry, then tough shit. I'm not going to give you a time lapse either, because I am not here tonight. Regardless, you don't care about that. It's all about trade recap. So 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, I'm going to be there, Today, today's been the redemption because I got really close. Let me actually, yeah, let me plan out what I want. This is what I want to happen, right? Let me draw this out real quick, one time for the one time. So that's it. Asia, consolidation. London, manipulation. We get a nice 5-minute market structure shift. This might be fucking fib retracement, fair value gap, anything like that. Better know I'm taking Bosch. What the fuck? Bosch. Bang. And then obviously at these highs here. That's the ideal setup for tomorrow. If we're gonna get it. I don't know. It's not gonna look as clean as that. Can't predict the future, but this is looking like a pretty nice area since we've got this sell side liquidity. That's inside this equilibrium zone on the 1 hour. Here we go. So as you see, still in drawdown. Surprise, surprise. A whole 6% in drawdown. But yesterday, if we have a look, this was today's trade. Don't want to trade. This was today's trade. I risked 0.5% and got 2% back. Yesterday was, I believe, does it say? Yeah, it says 3 here. I entered a position, but then because we didn't close above that 5-minute fair value gap, I exited for a small, little tiny loss. And that was the 0.5% risk. Didn't risk a full 2%, risked 0.5%, and got swept out. Used as liquidity. It happens. Then this was the re-entry, which we unfortunately got stopped out at because I halved my stop loss, thinking I was going to be all right. No, was not. And then that got me down to, I believe, got me to this number, 187,997. That was 182.5, maybe, just a bit shy, maybe, of that, which meant I was down almost 9% out of a max of 10. And I put on my big boy pants, tied a knot around my scrotum, showed up today, fucking delivered, clutched up for the boys, and now only 6% drawdown. It's quite nice. It's quite a nice thought. We'll see what tomorrow brings. But today's trade, very nice. Really enjoyed it. Would do it again. 10/10. Would recommend. For yesterday, bad shit. Today, good shit in a bear.